Everybody, welcome back. We're going to finish off 8.2. So you could have plugged, just a quick recap. Once we solved for x equal to 12, remember the negative 13.5 is no good. So we plug that in for one of the equations and we end up getting 17. So our point is 12 and 17. So that means that the smaller number is negative 12. So that's x. And that means the larger number, that's y, is negative 17. Okay. Let's finish off the last example. We have a linear slash quadratic problem. So it says cargo plane drops a crate of emergency supplies to workers on the ground. The crate drops freely at first, but when the parabola opens, the crate gently hits the ground. The crate's height above the ground can be represented by the following. So if its height equals negative 5t squared plus 700, that represents the height of the crate during the free fall. And then we have the height of the crate, the parachute. Once the parachute opens, it becomes a little more linear. They're both equal to h, so we can set them equal to one another. We can use substitution here, which is great. So we set them equal to one another. We set it equal to 0. We use factoring if possible, so I've taken it a GCF of 5. This worked out nice because it factored two numbers multiplied together give me negative 10, added together give me negative 3 or negative 5 and 2. So we got our 2 times. So we get a time equal to 5 and time equal to negative 2. We know this is inadmissible because you can't have negative time, right? So we use the time 5. It takes 5 seconds. So we can plug this into either one to figure out what that height is. So the first one we plug it in as for 5 seconds we get 25. So negative 5 times 5 squared is 25 times negative 5, which is negative 125 plus 700 is 575. And then you do the same thing here. You don't have to do both. I just showed it works for both, and you get 575 again in the units per meter. So either way, it'll work, and you're all set. And there's your homework that coincides to the questions in the textbook. You're on page 451, numbers 1, 3, 4, 9, and 13. So that's it for chapter 8. It's only 2 sections, but they are difficult sections, especially 8.2, where you're solving the systems of equations algebraically. The nice thing is we've done algebraic systems with linear and math 10, so this is just really new. Only thing new is now you're going to have, you could possibly have quadratic, or linear quadratic, right? But like I said, the substitutions and eliminations done the same, except for those little pieces of information that I showed you. So just be mindful of that. Next time we come, we'll start with 9.1. We'll do the linear inequalities in 2 variables. So thanks again. If you have any questions, please ask me. Talk again soon.